Welcome to In the Know, a video series that brings together industry voices to share ideas in motion, insights that lead to impact in market, and ultimately keep you in the know. I'm Natalie Bastian, CMO at InMarket, and I'm joined today with Alex from Horizon. Welcome, Alex.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. So let's kick it off and share a little bit about your background and your role and
Sure.
how it's evolved at Horizon.
Yeah, so I've been at Horizon for about 12 years. I am the SVP Managing Director of Enterprise Partnerships. And really what that means is I really steward the relationships that exist between Horizon Media and all of our agency enterprise partners, whether it is the major platforms or the DSPs or SSPs or third-party data companies. It's really about stewarding those relationships, ensuring that we are negotiating the most value for our clients and bringing the most value to the agency through commercial terms, first to market opportunities, making sure we have research, integrations with our data stack, with our with Blue, which is our native platform. So that's really kind of the day in the life. I'm working through all those arrangements.
So making sure you have the most vast scale and opportunity, but also efficient and to drive impact.
Yes, correct. So making sure we've got those efficiencies, but also we are very agile. So how can we do something that is unique and different, that really zigs when others are zagging, especially the holding companies, and really flexing where we can, because we do have that level of investment at Horizon to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, thinking about the competitive edge, you mentioned like the larger holdcos. What are ways or like initiatives or shifts that are helping you stay ahead and drive results for your clients?
So I think when looking at Horizon OS, that's stands for Open Sphere, it's all about this collaboration and bringing partners in, letting them understand like how things are being built and where they can play a valuable role in the ecosystem that we're developing. The way that we're approaching it isn't a one size fits all. We're really building for our clients, whether that is establishing a particular need for a retail client from a data perspective, or establishing a particular tool for an entertainment client that's going to help them understand who's tuning into their programming. So again, it's all about like this openness, this transparency, inviting those in, and let's innovate and co-create together.
Yeah. So what are like obviously the evolution of the use of data, and obviously with the insurgence of AI, what are ways that has that impacted measurement capabilities that you're building or integrating for the clients?
Yeah, so I think measurement has become much more dynamic, where it's like, hey, we want as true a signal as we can to performance. AI certainly allowed for that. AI uh, has enabled us to really optimize in real time and really focus in on the different algorithms that are being utilized to affect performance and in turn affect business outcomes for our clients.
Well, and I mean, AI is only as good as the data that's being input. And have you found that the demand, as you continue to optimize, the speed of which you need to deliver results, is in higher demand from clients as well?
I think the speed, certainly. I think it's access. That is kind of something that's unique and different. With our Blue platform, we are giving our clients access to the platform. So that includes measurement. So if they really need a finger on the pulse and want to understand exactly what's going on with their omni-channel media plan or with a particular partner, they have that access. So yes, pace is there, but it's also about being able to access and get what you need in the format that you need it in.
Yeah, and I think what's interesting too, and I think one thing that we're working on with you is building more granularity on audience taxonomy. So being able to leverage the data of taking a brand's persona and be able to go deeper and then wider of expanding how you reach. And then obviously being able to leverage AI to build and expand much more quickly is I think, unique now, but I think will be table stakes as we move forward. What are other things when you look ahead that you're most excited about in the industry? We can say 12 months, but let's just say in the next quarter when we meet again, like there's
Yeah.
so much going on. What are you most excited about?
I'm very excited about what AI is doing, not just like for the audience creation and developing of these curated audiences that we can then find either on the open web or via our SSPs and PMPs that we're establishing. So that's certainly something. Also, just the creation of content and what that looks like with like being powered by AI. And by that I mean more of like the dynamic creative
Sure.
capabilities that exist there, and the tools that we're building, not just to build them, but also measure and understand signals to see what is impacting performance from a creative side and media side, and those two worlds coming together, which it's been a few years since they've been together, but I think our worlds are kind of coming back full circle.
Yeah, I mean, iteration, I feel like, is just such a key too. It's like we're going to be able to, based on the data, be able to carve out and look at it differently in a much more faster rate. Then you layer on the different iterations of creative, and then the test, learn, grow, scale. Like being able to do that at a much rapid pace is like what I'm personally more excited about, because you'll be able to garner insights, be able to drive action, and ultimately figure out what the right impact is, and then be able to repeat what's working
Yes,
much
yeah,
more quickly.
for sure, for sure.
So to close out, what is one word that is defining winning for you right now?
Collaboration. Collaboration. I would love to tell you a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's again, it's all about being able to kind of workshop things and understand that it's not about perfection, it's about building on progress. And I think again, having collaborative partners to work on that with has been huge for us and has allowed us to excel as the largest independent agency at Horizon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with given the open transparency that you're bringing partners in at the onset to take a peek under the hood, but also will only help uncover new ideas and new ways for partners like us to figure out how do we integrate, what can we build uniquely that can service a gap that you're trying to do for your clients too. So I love that. I think collaboration is key, and I think AI is going to help us iterate and grow much more quickly with that collaboration too. So which will only help our clients as well.
Yes, for sure.
Awesome. Well, Alex, thank you so much for
Thanks for having
joining.
me. This
Yeah,
is great.
you bet.
All
And
right.
thanks so much for tuning in.